Hey everyone, Old School Pokemon here. Today's video gonna be going over my March 2021 eBay sales. With the end of March comes the end of quarter one for 2021, so we'll be going over those numbers real quick as well towards the end of my monthly eBay sales. So to get things started, as per usual, we're looking at the home page to my eBay store. As you can see right here, I currently have 2,613 active eBay listings. If you remember from my previous eBay sales video for February, my goal for March was to have 2,600 active eBay listings, and I accomplished that goal. So my new goal for April is to have 3,000 active eBay listings by the time I record and upload my April 2021 eBay sales video. So pretty hefty goal there. That means 400 unique items listed over the course of a month. I do have that many. I have a ton of stuff to get listed. It's just a matter of getting everything organized, view everything's condition, taking pictures, so on and so forth. So I'd like to see 3,000 or more by the end of April. We'll see how that turns out. But anyway, getting into today's video, my actual eBay sales. So same format as always. We'll look at my total orders, then we'll go to the eBay sales page, and then we'll look at my little spreadsheet. So right off the bat here, what we're looking at right here is my orders page on eBay. I have it set up to view everything that I sold last month, and as you can see, last month I sold 1,719 items for a total of $45,538.77. Absolutely incredible month. If you take this 45,500 and divide it by this 1,719, you come out with an average order size of $26.49, which is a little bit above my typical average. I typically average about $20, $25 per sale, so that's a little bit better. Not too much of a change. The other metric I like to keep track of is my orders per day. So if you take this 1719, divide it by 31 days, because there were 31 days in March, you come out with an average of 55 orders per day, which again, a little bit higher than my typical average. I typically average about 50 orders per day. That's kind of the number that I like to say that I do anyway. It's pretty much around there every day. But again, a little bit higher than typical. I have noticed that a little bit mainly towards the end of March, middle to end of March, when I started listing all of my PSA graded cards. I was typically packaging and mailing about 60 orders every day, so definitely an improvement over the even like the first half of March. But that was cool right there. But anyway, getting into the actual kind of sales metrics. So as you can see, this is the more accurate reflection of my eBay sales. I have this set up for last month, as you can see, March 1st through March 31st, 2021. Total sales throughout the month, $44,002.82. Obviously, you have to subtract a few of the major expenses, the first being taxes and government fees, $2,330.14, and then all of my selling costs, which include all the eBay fees, plus all the postage that I purchased on eBay, for a total of $7,811.50. So if you take this $44,000, subtract the taxes and government fees and the selling costs, you're left with a net sale total of $33,861.18. Now, how does that look in an actual breakdown? That's what we're going to review right now. So as you can see, my normal spreadsheet that I like to kind of keep track of every month. Total sales for March 2021 between eBay and PayPal combined, $47,210.83. Now we go subtract all the essential expenses, so eBay fees, eBay shipping, which I mentioned just a minute ago, $7,811.50. All the sales tax that eBay collects, $2,399.21. PayPal fees for sales directly through PayPal, $131.40. Indicia postage, the postage program that I use for international orders or sales directly through PayPal, $1,044.81. Indicia insurance, any insurance that I place on these Indicia postage packages, $15.46. Stamp postage, this is anything that I purchase from the actual post office. So this month, $69.25. This was just an express mail order that I sent down to CGC. And then postage scale fee, every month I pay $15.95 to have this postage program that I have. Refunds, partial or complete, these are refunds that I send through PayPal. It doesn't include any refunds that I send through eBay, just because eBay kind of automates that whole process. But refunds through PayPal, $49.98. So if you add all these expenses together, you come up with a total of $11,537.56. Next up, we have to subtract all of my non-essential costs and resale purchases. A lot of purchases this month. Right off the bat here, we got the Patreon membership, SM Pratt and TCA Gaming, $35 for the two of them. I also included the Collecticon event that I went to down in Dallas, Texas, towards the middle of March. So the actual ticket for the Collecticon event, $22.85. The airfare down and back was $640. The hotel for 2 nights was $559.58. Next up, getting into some of my modern product purchases from my distributors, we have $618, $1,913, $174, and $988.20. Now, these purchases right here mainly consist of the Battle Styles set release, as well as the first 2 first partner pack booster packs, plus the binders that came out with the first partner pack that was released. Next two kind of costs are the PSA submissions. So you guys saw everything that I submitted to PSA. That 780 card submission. It was actually broken into 2 submissions, just because the online submission form that PSA has only allows for 500 cards per submission form. So I broke that into 2 submissions. There was a 500 card submission, which cost me $3,911.75, and then there was a 280 card submission that cost me $2,206.75, for a total of $6,118.50. Now, that doesn't include the postage that I paid to send the cards to them, but it does include the postage that they charge to return the cards to me. So the only other cost involved with that submission was the postage that I paid to get the cards to them, which was probably $75, $100, somewhere around there. Anyway, getting into some of the other smaller purchases that I had throughout the month. All these purchases right here are mainly office supplies, packaging supplies, something like that. Amazon purchase number 1, $86.04. Staples purchase number 1, $31.31. Target purchase number 1, $150.24. Target purchase number 2, $145.25. Bank wire transfer number 1. This is where we get into some of the more exciting purchases. This was actually, I wired some money to a Chinese manufacturer to create more acrylic display cases. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I believe I have it right here. So back towards the beginning of January, I actually ended up purchasing 100 units, which is the minimum order quantity, of these WotC booster box acrylic display cases. They're actually a really good quality, and they've been selling really well. So I ordered 100 units, which was, again, the minimum order quantity, and I ordered them end of December, beginning of January, somewhere around there, and I received them probably early to mid-February. It took about a month to actually manufacture, and then a week or 2 to ship them from China to where I live. They actually ship them via DHL Express, which costs a fortune, but it doesn't take long at all. Like I said, it was about a week or 2 to get from China to the U.S. They do have another option where they could put it on a cargo ship and have the ship transport it, and then once it reached the States, it would get on a truck and the truck would drive it. But that shipping method is a lot cheaper, but it's advertised as being 2 to 3 months, so that's a little excessive there. But anyway, so I did go ahead and purchase more of those. I purchased another 200 units for $3,210. That is the cost of the unit plus the cost of the shipping. So that's my all-in cost right there on those specific acrylic display cases. Getting into these next few eBay purchases, these are all packaging supplies or card supplies. We have $214.73, $84.99, $251.85. Next up, we're getting into the actual resale purchases, my PayPal purchases. So PayPal purchase number one, $7,900 plus $70. These two go together. These two are the purchase that I showed you towards the beginning of March. The one with 140-ish WotC holo cards and EX Series EX cards. Had the first edition Neo Genesis Lugia, first edition Blaine's Charizard from Gym Challenge, first edition Shining Gyarados from Neo Revelation, and all those other cards. Next up, we got PayPal purchase number 3 for $800. I actually can't recall what this purchase was. It was a small collection that I picked up probably towards the beginning. Or actually, no. This was actually my unlimited base set booster pack. So Zach, Gem and Pokemon actually paid for me because I didn't have any cash, so I paid him back, and I considered that a business expense. So that's the unlimited base set booster pack that I purchased at the Collecticon event in Dallas right there. Next up, we've got the last PayPal purchase for $3,000. This was a collection that I picked up. I actually just received it a couple days ago. This was right at the end of March, and I'll go over this collection with you in another video, but it was a little disappointing overall. It wasn't nearly what I thought it was going to be. But anyway, if you add all these resale purchases and non-essential expenses up, you come up with a total of $27,013.54. So now we take the total sales through March, subtract the essential expenses, subtract the resale purchases, and we're left with a total profit for the month of March of $8,659.73. I was actually pleasantly surprised by that because I knew I had a lot of purchases for the month of March. So I wasn't quite sure what my profit margin was going to look like throughout the month. So to see that I made almost $9,000 in profit throughout the month of March with all of these purchases that I made throughout the month, I was pleasantly surprised by that. I was real happy by that number. I say this almost every month, but I would like to cut back on my purchases for April. And possibly June, or April and May, just because I really want to get caught up on everything that I have, and I keep ordering new stuff, which just kind of pushes back how much stuff that I have to go through and process. So I would like to cut back on purchasing and just kind of focus on what I have until I'm able to get to a spot where I really don't have anything new to list or go through or whatever, but we'll see what happens there. Anyway, that's for the month of March. Now we'll quickly go over the quarter one, which is, for those that aren't familiar with business, there's 4 quarters per year. Quarter one is January through March. So since we're at the end of March, we've officially ended quarter one 2021, and we're officially into quarter two 2021. So we'll go back and kind of give you the numbers for quarter one, see how we're looking towards my goal of actually being able to do this as a full-time source of income, full-time job, and yeah, we'll see where we're at so far. So as you guys see here, this is my January 2021 eBay sales spreadsheet. If you've watched my previous eBay sales video, you've already seen January and February, but we'll go over them real quick. So total sales in January, $35,389.78. Total profit in January, $14,708.61. Getting into February, we had total sales of $38,031.12 with a total profit or loss of $4,744.94. Finally, getting back into March, as I said, total sales for March, $47,210.83. Total profit for March, $8,659.73. If you add all of those sales figures together, January, February, and March, the total sales for quarter one, $120,631.73. $120,000 in 3 months. Absolutely incredible, absolutely insane to think about, considering this last year, for 2020, my yearly sales in total for the entire year was around $175,000. A good portion of that were the 3 WotC booster boxes that I sold for around 50,000. So in total, without those 3 boxes, for the entire year last year of 2020, I was at about 125,000 in sales. Now, granted, I was away working for Pokemon's Peak. I was away working for 6 months, so it's really 6 months worth of sales where I did 125,000. But that's in 6 months. I'm already at 120,000 in 3 months, which is absolutely blows my mind. I was real surprised when I calculated those figures myself. But anyway, we're not really concerned about total sales. Total sales is not a very good metric to go off of in terms of how much you're actually making. What we're concerned about is the total profit. So if you add up all the monthly profits for January, February, and March, you come up with a total of $18,623.40 in profit for Q1 2021. I was real pleased by that number. If you divide that number by 3, you come out with an average profit of $6,207.80 per month. And then if you multiply that number by 12, assuming everything stays about the same in terms of eBay sales and profit that I'm making on eBay, you come out with a yearly profit of $74,493.60, roughly $75,000 in profit per year, assuming everything stays the same going forward. Now, if you remember from one of the videos where I discussed going full-time with eBay, I was initially hoping to make between 50 and 75,000 per year. That's kind of where I needed to be in order to make this venture work out. And as you can see by the numbers that we're seeing thus far for Q1, granted it is still early in the year, we still have a long ways to go. But if things continue the way they're continuing, I'll be making a profit of roughly $75,000 per year, which would be more than sufficient to consider this to be a full-time job, full-time source of income. Obviously, you have to take taxes off of that, so it's not like you're making $75,000 a year, because you do have to deduct all your taxes. So that's pre-tax profit. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. I was really excited by those numbers. Hopefully in April, I don't know if we're going to be able to beat this $47,000 figure in April, but with the way things have been going, we've been increasing our total sales every month. January we had 35,000, February we had 38,000, and then March we had 47,000. So maybe we'll be up over 50 for April. I kind of doubt it. I'd be real surprised if we were up over 50 for April, but we'll see how that goes. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.